I've been to hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Tuesday, March 24th, 2022. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk by real people, and I'm your host, MT. With me is my co-host,
Mr. Jones, a.k.a. Sam Jones. Mr. Come First because you got to respect me. And to the right of me today.
You know what it is, man. It's just the truth, man. About to go ahead and bring you this exciting content. You know, I'm going to have to turn it up for y'all. I feel like I was just here the other day, but, you know, I think I was, but it's okay.
So, title of today's show is It Over Yet? Basically symbolic of the game that we have tonight, which is a closeout game for the Golden State Warriors. Game 4 for Dallas versus Golden State. Yeah, man, Warriors came out, beat the Mavericks 3 straight times. 3 straight. And no team in the history of the NBA has ever come back from an 0-3 lead. I think it's been never. I think it's happened. I think teams have went up 3-0 126 times, and it has never, ever happened where a team has come back and won the series. So with that being said, yeah, only in hockey. So with that being said, gentlemen, let's go ahead and kick off tonight. What do you all see? Do you see the Golden State Warriors closing it out tonight against Luka and the Mavs?
No, because I don't want to come in here Sunday with the broom. That's personal. All right, let's get into basketball. So the way it's looking, it's looking bad. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really think it's a sweep right now. And the only reason I can go ahead and piggyback off of that, and I know y'all about to bust it wide open with it. Pause. But
yeah,
it's looking bad. It's just like I don't want to say the generic shit because it's not the generic things, the generic way that we always say, oh, Luka doesn't have any help and shit like that. I'm sure y'all expound.
No, that shit pisses me off.
So
put any help against the Phoenix, motherfuckers. But anyway, continue.
They just not making the shots.
No,
that's all it is.
You know what? We can
Brunson's still playing.
Yeah, Brunson's still playing, but what's the name? But Reggie Bullock,
he only had one good game though. Even the Phoenix series, he had games. He's like 0 for 9.
Exactly. So Reggie Bullock ain't playing worth. Exactly. Reggie Bullock ain't playing worth a damn. Spencer Dinwiddie ain't playing worth a damn.
Yeah.
Maybe on the defensive side, but that's about it. Kleber averaging about 1 or 2 shot attempts per game. One of those things where it's like, what the fuck y'all waiting on? Luka out there averaging 40.
Hey, the broom ain't here yet, sir. Broom ain't here yet, sir.
I didn't give my prediction. I didn't give my prediction on what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
No. The broom ain't here yet. We ain't get there.
Yeah, it's the vacuum.
He said, where the broom?
The vacuum coming at the broom.
Yeah.
But I do want to get into this since we here. And I do want to go back and forth with this. And you, Mr. Jones, you said they did have help against the Phoenix Suns. And I know that was a game that we actually trolled a lot about. Yeah. With that being said, the help that they actually just appeared that night, or was it a bad night for Phoenix? Or was it just a bad series for Phoenix overall?
Because Phoenix was up in that series. I mean, here's the thing. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Then it got tied up. And then Phoenix went ahead 3-2.
And they had a historically bad Game 7. That's the worst Game 7 I've seen in my life.
Exactly, but no, Phoenix. Here's the thing: Dallas went out there, they took that. They clamped down on defense a little bit more. Phoenix was taking some bad shots.
Come on, 27 points in the first half, though. Come on.
I mean, shit. Is it any better than 11 points in the first quarter? Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Garbage.
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk about that. That was the Miami Heat game last night. But
did Phoenix have 11 in the first quarter of that game? It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
It was. It's been a wacky playoffs. I can't even say it's been good. It's just been wacky at the end of the
Oh
day.
no, we definitely gonna get into that entirely. But nah,
Yeah.
going off of that. All right,
It,
boom.
it,
So
it
so
shows
the
like no
Suns
heart
the
in the
Suns
side.
dropped the bag, right? And
Mm-hmm.
now okay, so you said these players that actually stepped up. Now these
Mm-hmm.
same players, if I'm not mistaken, the Mavs usually beat the Warriors during the regular season, right?
I
It's just a
think,
split.
yeah, it's usually a split. Hold on, I'll double check.
But
Just so
I
I
want to
we're
think, I
say
think,
I
I
want
think
to
the
say
Mavs
they
got the
swept
best
them.
of them.
But
They
if
got the best
anything,
of them. Yeah, they
with
did.
them being swept and going forward, and then they had the help now. So now it looked like the blame is on the Mavs.
Tim Hardaway Jr. though, I think was their part of it too.
yeah.
Big loss.
Brings up the whole debate, and I know Mr. Jones, you have a lot to say about this. Does Luca really actually has help? Because yeah, I mean they
Nah,
look good against
yeah.
the Suns.
So
But
so
go
cut
ahead,
you off.
MT.
Just so everybody 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors this season.
Yeah,
3-1.
Okay.
yeah. But my thing is like Luca's numbers are looking good, but when you break it down in its totality, what the fuck is Luca doing? But dribbling the air off the fucking ball at the end of the day. Because with Phoenix, I said Phoenix, what Golden State does best is play in the third quarter. They're annihilating people in the third quarter. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
look as a superstar, what is he doing in the third quarter?
He's not doing well. Luca isn't doing much in the third quarter, but in the
He
fourth
hasn't made a
quarter, he'll
three yet in
drop
the
them
third
buckets.
quarter. Yeah, he hasn't made a
Uh huh.
three yet in the third quarter. I think he made like
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 field goals out of like 12.
Okay.
His free throws aren't even that good in the third quarter. And that's what Golden State playing their best. And by the time the third quarter over, I mean, they play the fourth quarter and have to lose by 20.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. Well, here's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to go and put it out there right now.
I mean, it's just
Mavericks
friends.
are just outmatched. I was about to say that Mavericks are just outmatched. That's just what it is. When you look at Dirk Nowitzki's career, remember Dirk reached the conference finals in the fifth year, just like Luca did, and the Spurs ultimately beat Luca and them by they beat them 4-2.
Yeah, Duck
So
whooping his ass.
exactly, well, it wasn't whooping his ass, but yeah, it was 2-2. So both teams
Duncan
secure
was
home
giving
court.
buckets.
Of course he was. I mean, it's Tim Duncan. I mean, come on. So
Parker was playing out of his mind back then.
he was, but at the end of the day,
The
so,
the original silent killer.
Look at
exactly,
Bruce Bowen. Bruce Bowen was playing great defense.
he
Dirty
was
on that. They had a
true.
great team.
They definitely had a great team. Just like I mean, you can arguably say that this Golden State team is a great team. You got Andrew Wiggins who's playing out of his mind right now, giving
Yeah,
them
I
like
don't know where
20.
this boost
Hey,
came from, but that
I
man is
mean,
playing like he was supposed to play. Like he actually living up to his name because I remember when Andrew Wiggins really first came in the league
it was the
and
first pick. Drake made a song about him. Remember?
they
Yep,
had that
draft
hype
day.
and like it wasn't too well at one point, but it just seemed like it's coming together.
Well,
He just
honestly,
had a killer season at Kansas.
yep, just had a.
I
Honestly,
mean,
you know what it was? It was honestly, it was just him being in the right environment and in the right system. That's what I'm going to say because
that and like
Minnesota.
he don't have the
Go
pressure
ahead.
of being the man. He wasn't ready to be
Exactly.
the man.
Exactly. He wasn't ready. Exactly. I agree with you, Mr. Jones. He was not ready to be that man. See, when Andrew Wiggins came up, everybody in Minnesota thought that he was going to be, what's his name, a Kevin Garnett, somebody who was going to be that franchise player. You know what I'm saying? Lead the team in the playoffs. He wasn't ready for that. Now, I think Andrew Wiggins with this Minnesota Timberwolves team that we just saw this past playoffs, he, they could have done some real damage. They probably could have reached the Western Conference Final if they had Andrew Wiggins on there. Because you talking about Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins, Patrick Beverly.
Well, Carl
I'll take
Towns
that.
was so inconsistent. He was like
He is.
looking worse than Tatum.
He was. But but overall, so let's give our picks for tonight, gentlemen. Is the series over? Yes or no?
Man, I want to say no, but I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Zeus?
I mean, the series is over. It all depends on if they're gonna drag it out or not. on the NBA. Because I want to really give a realistic opinion. You know, it's real talk by real people. Now,
Yeah.
basketball wise, statistically, how this playoffs been going, it's definitely a sweep. The bullshit that the NBA been doing, it can play out. It's not. I got the Mavs tonight. I got them for the next two
They've
games.
been
Matter of fact,
overcoming though.
I'm gonna fast forward it.
Cause they've been
Yeah.
trying to
It's
get Draymond
because
the fuck up out of there. He was showing.
I was about
Listen,
to say, yeah, he had. They've been teeing him up, and I think he's about. I think he's about one or two technicals away from a suspension. If I'm correct, I think he's about one or two technicals away. But I agree with you, Zeus. It's not over tonight. Mavericks win. Then they go back to Golden State for Game 5. Now, here's what I'm going to say. If
that shit ain't going 6.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I think it's going to go 5, me personally. But if it goes 6, I still have Golden State
I ain't
closing out in
watching.
6.
If it goes 6, I ain't watching it. Doesn't even
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
why prolong this bullshit?
exactly.
It's
Now, I'm
like
gonna tell you exactly. I agree with you because I think Game 6 that would be on Saturday night. You know, because Game 6 for this Miami Heat series, which we're about to talk about, would be Friday night. So I think the NBA may want a nice little weekend of basketball,
yeah,
especially
with the
Memorial.
Celtics to Miami, that's gonna probably go 7.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna just tell you right now, based off of the trends and everything like that, they're not gonna let the Celtics in Miami go 7. That's gonna go 6 if this ends in 5.
yeah, one team going. Like I said before, one team is going to finish early than the next. Now, did I have the teams right? Fuck no. At least not one of them right now because the Mavericks is not pulling the cat out the hat or rabbit out the hat with this one.
Mm-mm. Well, and here's the thing. I'm just laughing too because I'm listening. You know, I had a chance earlier today while I was getting dressed and everything and about to go out and about and do my thing, go to work and everything. I'm listening to a lot of the sports. I'm hearing them saying Celtics. So hold on. Let me do this. Let me finish it. No Mavericks. Mavericks are not getting swept tonight. It'll probably happen in Game 5. Now, if it
Gotcha.
doesn't happen in Game 5 and we get to Game 6, I'm with Mr. Jones. I'm not watching this shit. I'll be watching boxing. If somehow,
I'm
way,
watching boxing
shape, or
regardless.
form, yeah, if somehow, some way,
Who
shape, or
fighting?
form,
Tank versus
Rolly and
Room.
Tank.
Oh
Yep.
They
yeah,
sold
the
man.
Tank
They
fight.
sold
I've
the
been
fuck
waiting for
out.
that for a break.
Y'all watch that All Access?
Nah, I haven't been watching All Access. I haven't watched that since Mayweather.
Man,
It's pretty entertaining.
tell them
Mm.
it's not worth watching.
No. I seen some clips that made me
It
want to
ain't worth.
watch it.
Tank actually be having some decent All Access, man.
Yeah.
I
Now
watched Tank.
here's what I'm.
Go ahead.
Now here's what I'm going to say right now. If this goes 7 games, if this series somehow goes 7 games,
I'm not watching the
Luka and
fight.
them, yeah, pretty much, because you already know that it's bullshit. But at the end of the day, if this goes 7 games, and that means I'm going to tell you right now, if it goes 7 games, Luka and them is going to win because they will have all the momentum on their side, all of it,
It's not though.
all of it. No, it's not.
Yeah,
It'll be over in 5.
What can they do to win 3 straight?
Be the first team in history.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna rupture their ACL or something.
Yeah, I was about to say that the only way that this could go
Oh,
all
you
7
already know
games
Draymond
is
gonna send the
God forbid.
goons.
Yeah, I was about to say, honestly, if this were to go 6 games, this is telling me that there's a suspension coming for Draymond for him getting ejected during the game, and somebody got injured, or somebody got injured. That and somebody of significance, like a Jordan Poole. God bless him. I hope that doesn't happen, but you get what I'm saying? Something like that. If that stretches. But you're right, though. You said what?
It has to be Curry.
Yeah, it will happen. Yeah, but that's all it is. So with that being said, boom. Now to get to this Miami Heat series, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm tired of first of all, I'm tired of the disrespect. And I'm hearing a lot of people, I'm looking at my timeline, I'm looking at sports shows, they're saying, oh, Boston in six, Boston in six. I'm sorry. So you're telling me that Boston is about to win 3 straight games against Eric Spoelstra? With what fucking coaching? Please tell me, with what coaching?
I mean, Jimmy hurt though.
Jimmy is
Boston in
hurt.
6.
I
That's
got
the
the
only
Heat in
excuse for that
six.
sorry ass game he played.
I mean, Mr. Jones, let me be honest with you. First of all, he should have never even been out there. That was Vegas making a call saying, "Hey, Jimmy, we need you out there. Don't, don't go full throttle. Take it
Make a
easy.
couple
Don't
of
injure
points.
yourself further. Yep,
Make
make
a
a
couple
couple
points.
points. Exactly. But we need this series tied. That's all. But honestly, I have the Heat in six. I believe that Jimmy Butler will be recovered. And I'm telling you right now, one of the things that people aren't talking about is the fact that Victor Oladipo was able to come off the bench and give 18 points. He's starting to find a rhythm in that offense.
Hmm. I wouldn't bake on that.
We'll see. The series pissing me off though.
Yeah, and Tyler Hero was out. He didn't play.
Win by
I'm going
20,
to be.
lose by 20, win by 20, lose by 20. Who wants to watch
well,
that shit?
well, here's the thing. Game 3 was actually a lot closer. So remember, Miami won. They won by 6 points.
What about 25, 26 at one point? I never thought Boston had a chance.
I didn't either. But they got it down to 1, and then they ended up losing by 6. But
Wasn't even
yeah,
nervous then.
you said what?
Wasn't even nervous then.
Yeah. Well, you know I wasn't. I showed you my betting slips. Ding.
Mm.
So yeah, but with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This Heat, I got Golden State in 5, Heat in 6.
I guess 4 and 7. I only care who wins. Just going 7.
Nah, it's one of those because I'm telling you right now. If you look at both teams, I'm gonna tell you why it can't go 7. Mr. Jones is gonna have to end in 6. First of all, if you look at the previous Eastern Conference Finals, a lot of them usually end in 6 games. That's number one. Number two is too many injuries. So whatever team, they need them to be, you know what I'm saying, semi-healthy going into the NBA Finals, or we're going to get probably a 4-1 NBA Finals because you telling me that I'm gonna tell you right now, if Boston goes up against Golden State, it's gonna be 4-1. If Miami, I give it 4-2 Golden State.
That could be 4-1 easy too.
It could.
I don't know. This the one they're gonna stretch out. That's how I look at it. It's looking like it.
But my thing is, it's not beneficial for them. So here's what I'm going to go out on a limb and do. I'm going to give the NBA their credit for this, and you all can tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I'm going to give the NBA credit in advance for actually trying to give us an entertaining NBA Finals versus an entertaining conference championships like the what's the name did, like the NFL did. Because the Super Bowl was average to me. The best thing about it was the halftime show. Am I right or am I wrong?
All that shit was average, to be honest. I wasn't really a fan of the halftime show. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I get it.
it is like
Go ahead.
we talked about
Nah,
it, but
talk your
it
shit.
was
Yeah,
just
nah, talk your shit.
no, it was 50-50. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, yeah, I get they wanted to do their West Coast thing, but then it's still like, it's still the whole scenario.
Talk about
And I
it.
believe it
You
and I don't
talk
believe it.
about it.
Like, this is why you don't bring black niggas here. You know why? Because we get up there, we show our ass when niggas tell us not to do what the fuck we ain't supposed to do. And it be simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, some
Mhm.
shit I can justify. Some shit that you need to take a stand on. Cool. But a lot of other shit, it's just like, bro, come on, man. Like, give a great show. Give them the best that you can give and show them your best without you actually acting an ass on national TV.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if you rank it all-time Super Bowl ones, it's like mid tier.
that's what I'm saying. It's mid tier. Like it was.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing: the conference. That's why I said the conference championships games were better. The Rams and the 49ers. That shit was great. That was a great NFC championship. AFC, the fact that Cincinnati was down halftime and then they came back in the second half and then it went to overtime, I loved it. That was great.
Yeah, this was the better games. The best one was the Bills game, though.
Hmm?
I said the best one was the Bills and Chiefs, though.
Oh, you talking about the game?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, best.
That
Yeah,
shit was
Bills
crazy.
and Chiefs. Yeah, I agree with you. Bills and Chiefs was absolutely the best overall as far as games in the playoffs. But you, like I said, you can't like San Francisco had the most exciting games as far as like all three. Like, I mean, honestly, you could say the Cincinnati Bengals did too.
What was
That
the
game
most
versus
exciting series in the NBA in the playoffs?
This year,
ooh,
Yeah.
it's got to be the
That's,
Mavs. It's
I
the
don't
Mavs.
know. I don't
the
know.
Mavs
I
and
want.
Memphis.
Yeah, Mavs. No. Mavs and Mavs versus the Suns. That was exciting.
Fuck no. That
No,
wasn't
the fuck it
exciting.
wasn't.
That
Yeah,
That
shit
it
shit
was
was,
was.
not
that shit
exciting.
was disastrous.
Nah, it was exciting.
Now,
Bucks
what
and
was a
Celtics.
battle? I say it was that
It's the Memphis series. Memphis
what
and
the fuck was that? Memphis
Timberwolves.
and yeah, whole time. Yeah, that's what I say.
I mean, that was decent, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You
Nah,
had
come
that was a
on. Them
roller
niggas.
coaster. Nah, you had a roller
Exactly.
coaster. You had a roller coaster. That was what Mr. Jones was talking about when he talked about the epitome of the NBA playoff. Win by 20, lose by 20. Win by 20,
Nah,
lose by 20.
nah. Like at least those games, they was losing by 20 like the last like 2 minutes. Like niggas just gave up. Like, all right, nigga, we lost this game, and they was just bucking shots. Okay, stat packing. They all did.
It
Them
was
games is
game.
actually going back to back, bruh. Trust me.
Bruh.
I watched that.
No,
I
bruh.
watched that series. I think that was
Bruh.
well. Other series was
Bruh.
better than that. Then.
Cat was. You know what? I'll tell you right now what other series was better. You ready?
I'm listening.
The Bucks and the Celtics.
Okay,
By far,
that shit
that
was tough.
that's what I'm saying. Bucks and Celtics. And again, if I had to think of,
Game 7 ruined it though.
yeah, Game 7 ruined it, but to me, still, it was the best because it got to that point. Like you had a lot of back and forth with that series. Um, but me personally, like I said, I just honestly I look at the Boston Celtics as the San Francisco 49ers. I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it. That's how I look at the Boston Celtics. That's just who they are. Young team, up and coming. They have a decent coach, but
This might
unfortunately,
be
they
the
just
year.
can't get over them. Then it's not. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. It's not. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's not. What's the name? Miami. If so,
Mhm.
here's the thing. Miami won Game 3, which again I've already told y'all when they did the statistics and everything in that Buccaneers series. I mean, Buck series and everything like that. That team has a 70+% chance. If Miami wins Game 5, that's it. The series is over in 6. It ain't going 7. Because
All
then
right.
that team has an 80-some% chance. That's too much for them to overcome. I appreciate Boston for what they did, but we've seen this Boston Celtics team before. This is like their fourth finals, conference finals appearance in like the last 5 or 6 years. This is what they do. They fight hard enough to get there and then just can't get over. I'm wondering, is M.A. Udoka related to Andy Reid or some shit?
Hey,
Back
I'm
when Andy
good.
Reid was with the Eagles. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they got there.
They gonna always get it. Here's the thing: they gonna always get it because they play hard. They're gonna always get it. I have no doubt. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him there next year. But somehow they just cannot figure out how to get over the hump.
That's true.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to mentally fragile athletes, I gotta be honest. We gotta start mentioning Jason Tatum. I know Jimmy Butler. They try to get on Jimmy and everything like that. Oh, Jimmy checks out. Jason Tatum is the same. And shit, Jason Tatum. Yeah, he had 24 points in the first half, but he had all of 7 points in the second half. And I've seen him do this multiple times this playoffs. Jason Tatum, when are you gonna give us? You gave us one game where I think you scored, what was it, 45 or 48 points. I'm sorry, if you got 24 points in the first half, you should be able to match that and give us another 20 in the second.
Yeah, true.
Especially with the way Miami was playing last night. They was playing like stir-fried shit. That was your time to go off for 60 and basically tell them motherfuckers, you can't stop me. Period.
Yeah, talk your shit, nigga.
Like, seriously. 7 points in the second half, I said, okay. I said Miami gonna win this series. It's gonna plan out exactly how I think it's gonna plan out. And I told people once Miami won Game 3, I put out a post about it. Don't worry, I'll screenshot it and redo it. But I said it. Game 4 will go to Boston. Game 5, Miami. Game 6, Miami. And Miami's gonna close it out in Boston. They ain't gonna have to worry about bringing it back home.
Okay. All right. That I don't see happening, but
You see, you don't see that happen?
nah, not at all. I don't see them closing out in Boston.
Do you see Boston winning?
Maybe. I'm still sticking to my guns, man. I still think they're gonna win, man. I don't know what it is.
Well, you said Celtics in 6. Well, you said Celtics in 6. And I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, that might be a stretch.
Yeah,
that's a stretch.
Yeah. I can even see Boston in 7. I can't see no Boston in 6. They're not gonna beat Spo and the Heat 3 times in a row. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, you about to start whooping their ass. If they doing this 6, oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but I doubt it. That's not gonna happen.
It's possible.
I'm coming on the show with the king hat and all that the whole time.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's possible, but it's not gonna happen.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
The Mavs coming back and winning the series is impossible.
I was trying to think of the Angels in the outfield quote.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't watched that movie in so many years.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Compared to the other 90s baseball movies, it's not up there, though.
Oh, come on, man. That joint was a classic, man.
I ain't fucking with Sandlot. I ain't fucking with League of Their Own.
Major League.
1 or 2. Ain't fucking with Rookie of the Year.
Not disrespectful.
Ain't fucking with Little Big League. Damn sure ain't fucking with Field of Dreams. I don't know. I never believed Danny Glover playing baseball. Wasn't it Danny Glover on there?
Yep. It was Danny. Trash ass.
What was like your favorite 90s like sports movie?
Angels in the Outfield.
That shit. I was about to say Mighty Ducks, your shit.
Yeah, of course. You know what it is, bro. Nah, I ain't even had to say nothing. That's what I'm talking about. It was definitely Mighty Ducks, though.
Which one?
Ducks. The first one.
Okay. The first one is not the better. I mean, the first one is not the best.
The second one was fire. And I was thinking about it.
Team Iceland? Come on.
Yeah. It was the second one. And then they brought the jerseys out. Now, the first one was a classic, though. But between them two, between that, it had to be a Little Giants.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, Little Giants. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I had a phase where I watched League of Their Own a lot, but that ain't my favorite though.
I don't know.
Sandlot for me.
Saying like I don't know. It was between for me. It was the Little Giants and it was Major League Two. Wild thing.
It came out 2001, brother.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday. I mean,
yeah, that's the
We talking
2000s
about
though.
time sports movies. This is up there.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. Because that John was a classic.
Yeah.
Get the ladies.
Ain't better than Ali though.
Nah, Ali
It's talking
was.
about like boxing and movies. This is so perfect together.
Yeah. Ali was like all time great. I ain't
Because
gonna
like
lie.
3 of my top 5 all time is probably boxing movies.
All right, so I like Ali, but I don't like Ali. It wouldn't be in my top 5.
Ooh.
But I would say,
Ooh.
as
Well,
a critic, it's in a
here's the
top
thing.
5 category.
I about to say that.
Not mine.
He said in his top 5.
He
So,
said
I can
99.
respect-
Nah, it came out on what I thought. Any given Sunday
right.
could be 99. Let me see this.
Hold on. Well, if it did, then yeah, any given Sunday takes the cake. All of it. Yep. Yeah. 1999.
Wow.
Nah, he's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, it might be that.
It's up there. It's up
Yeah.
there.
Nah, fuck that.
I like
Nah,
Raising Bull though.
I still go. Nah, I'm still going Mighty Ducks too. Fuck that. I'm just saying.
It's more
90s,
entertaining.
I was a little kid at heart. I mean, any given Sunday, you got to think about it. I was 9, so.
You ain't look out,
how much,
no
how much
cocoa
was I getting
titties
out of that? You know what I mean? So.
Shit.
You know,
Some titties.
Shit. At the
of
end of the
course,
day,
titties,
shit.
yeah.
Shit. My
But
father
I
took.
mean,
Shit. My
the thing
father
that was
took me to go
funny,
see that. I loved Any Given Sunday. I went to go see that in the movies. Okay.
for real.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
My
that's what's
father
up.
took me to go see that in the movies.
I went to see that
yeah.
with Big Sam.
Yep.
I think my
Yeah.
cousin had the bootleg joke. He had burger out. I watched that joke.
I had the bootleg too.
Yeah, nah, that shit was fire. But back to the NBA playoffs, I do. So, lastly, Heat 6, Zeus still got Celtics in what, 6 or 7? We'll give you a chance to change. What you want, 6 or 7?
You know, I don't have no
Yeah.
dog in this
I
fight.
gotta stay to the 30, man. It's gonna be 6.
All right. Celtics and 6. They're gonna win 3 straight.
I just think it's going 7. I don't know who's going to win. I just think it's going 7.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, if that goes 7, you can count on this Dallas and Golden State going 6.
Nah.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's ending the night.
Yeah.
I told you they
It's
win
not
the
tonight.
next 2 games. I'm trying to tell you they're gonna win the next 2
No,
games.
how?
What you mean? How? Either
The
way,
referee.
all it takes
Well,
is for
game,
Golden
throw it
State
off.
not to make their shots. That's all it takes. And for the Mavericks to make theirs.
They're just going to paint. They've been getting dogged in the paint.
Okay, but guess what? They could
I
make
like
the
shit
adjustment.
on down low.
Okay.
Like,
It's not
Wiggins
into
starting that center out there. It looks terrible.
Mr.
Yeah,
Jones, what would you like to put on tonight that is not ending? What do you want to do? $25? What do you want me to buy you some Uber Eats? I'll Uber Eat an order to you. What do you want me to do? Please tell me, because I can tell you right, it's not going to end tonight.
I do want some crab fries from Uncle Rick. Shout out to you.
How much is the crab fries? How much is the crab fries?
21.
Okay, that's what we'll put on tonight then. 21.
All right.
All right.
Crab fries sound bomb though.
All right.
Extra cheese sauce.
Gotcha.
Honestly, they could have kept that cheese sauce. I just appreciate the fact that they put crab and shrimp in them. I had them last weekend. They could have kept that cheese sauce. The crab fries from Uncle Rick.
What you mean? You don't fuck with the cheese sauce? You tripping? You just want fries and season and crab and shrimp?
Here's what I would like. I would like
that crab is great.
Here's what I would like: fries, remoulade, Old Bay, shrimp, and crab.
Oh, you get the shrimp and You get
Oh,
both.
Yep, I get both.
bougie ass, man. No. You gotta get the cheese sauce, man. Nobody want just
No,
that,
no, no, no,
man.
no. Here's the thing. I got the
The
cheese
chicken and
sauce.
crab ain't bad either.
Like,
When
nah.
you do the chicken and crab, ain't too bad.
Yeah, chicken and crab, chicken and crab. You know what I'm saying? Chicken and crab.
Nah, it's a
Mhm.
little spot down the down the road, Metro City Wings. They got some
Yeah, that's what I went to.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
That's what I
got
what?
went to.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
that's
they
where I
got
got it
John
from.
out here. They got John out here in
Yeah,
Henderson. Big Mama
yeah,
things.
yeah,
No,
bro.
that's
That's
good.
Uncle Rick.
Wings.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Uncle Rick's spot.
Oh yeah, I go there all the time. I get the little boneless crab
All
and
right, so
cheese
next time
sauce.
you come out here, we're gonna go to the other joint. Next time you come out here, we're
All
gonna
right,
go
all right, bet. All right, man. Let's go ahead and so that's it with that. As far as NBA playoffs, Celtics ain't been nowhere since KG was punching his chest on 2K9. Basically, and here's another thing too, and thank you for bringing that up. Celtics in 7. This is rigged. Uh, like I told you, I believe that it's rigged as well. But if Celtics win in 7, I'm just gonna let you know this right now. This Dallas and Golden State is going 6. They're not gonna allow a 2-game gap. They're not gonna allow that. You know why? Because it would be too easy. But I don't have this series going 7 just for the simple fact of both teams are injured. They've been beating the shit out of each other. And if you want to have some type of quality NBA finals, you got to end this in 6. You have to. Like, you have to end this in 6.
How much the
Marcus,
rest got on it?
here's the thing. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. What's the name? Marcus Smart sat out last night. Tyler Hero was out last night. And to be truthful with you, Jimmy Butler shouldn't have played. PJ Tucker shouldn't have played. Kyle Lowry shouldn't have played. I want them to go out there based off of ratings. But like I said, I need y'all. We're gonna take care of y'all for game 5. Don't even worry about it. Just go ahead out there, relax yourself, get in the flow of the game. Honestly, for my you saw playing with some intensity was Bam and Victor Oladipo. That's it. The rest of them was like stir shit.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of garbage pail everywhere.
Exactly. It was trash. That's why I said at the end of the day, it's Miami going to the.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see something right now. How old is Jason Tatum?
27, 28.
Let me see how old this little shithead is. Where you at, Jason? Hold on. Jason Tatum. Hold on, let me see.
Why you looked that up, though? Trav, what'd you think of Mighty Ducks 3?
All right, he's 24.
It wasn't trash, though.
It wasn't trash. It was alright.
D3, it was decent. It was a decent film, D3.
Adam Banks is already better than all them niggas always, though. It was nice to see him play an HL game at the end.
Yeah. Go ahead and take that NBA playoffs down. We done with that. We good. We done.
Wait, did you ever see the joint that came out on Disney Plus, the Mighty Ducks joint?
I tried to watch it, but it wasn't. I didn't.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, it wasn't the same. I would have wrote that story differently.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Banks would have been the coach.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just had NHL
been
career.
like Coach
just
Baker or something from like All American.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I never finished season 3.
To get advice, well, I've been here, done that,
I never finished season 3. They kept making it too much about Shorty, the one that snitched.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
didn't watch it that long.
Nah. But all right, anything else we got for the people? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Appreciate
your
y'all
broom
for rocking
Sundays,
with us.
dudes.
Nah,
You
we
said
ain't got to
what?
worry about no brooms.
I want the old
I'm gonna
school
tell you
broom.
what, Mr. Jones, please don't get your mouth set on those Uncle Rick crab fries. You ain't got to worry about that
That's
because the
some now.
4-1 ain't happening.
I'm
Okay,
bashing you anyway. You get some
the
of the
4.
weekend. You
That's
got me
fine.
this weekend. I got you.
All
Be
right.
good for the tank fight.
Hmm.
Be good for the tank fight. You got to
It
find a
ain't gonna be
prediction.
a sweep.
Find a prediction for that. Tank and Rolly. You think gonna happen?
Yeah, it's going the distance.
How many rounds?
It's going the distance.
No,
All
like how
12
many
rounds.
rounds? How many rounds you think the winner gonna have? Like
Oh,
tank
8. 8.
8-4.
Yeah, 8-4.
That's actually a good fight then. If that's the case.
8-4. 8-4 tank. Because Rolly, here's the thing, Rolly gonna be coming out off of adrenaline. You know, Tank sometimes get started slow on a fight. So he'll steal like 1 or 2 of the early rounds, and then in the middle of the fight, he'll steal a round 2. And then
Hope
it's
his
just gonna
hand
be
all right.
basic. Who, Rolly?
No, Tanks. Remember Pitbull, his last fight, broke his hand?
Oh yeah. He'll be all right. Floyd done broke his hand many a times. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he don't got the skill of Floyd though.
That's true. You making me want to put some money on Rolly to win this fight, Mr. Jones.
I
I
don't
like
know,
long
man.
shots.
I be talking too biased, you know what I mean? From north side
Yeah,
of Vegas, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. But it's going the distance. That's all I'm gonna say. It's going the distance.
He saw orthodox. He gonna take some shots.
Yeah,
This is one of them. He gonna fight or he gonna get fried.
yeah.
I tell you one thing, my ass gonna be watching it.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna be watching it too. It is what it is. Zeus, what you think?
Really don't know, to be honest. But I'll watch it. I don't know. I'll see what's up.
To
Okay,
110.
Chris. 100 on Tank. What are you saying? 100 on a Tank knockout? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I will take you up on that bet. If you just saying 100 on Tank to win, sir, I'm gonna
No,
be honest with you. Yeah, that's easy. That's too easy. Tank is minus 1100 for this fight.
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying, yeah. So what I'm saying is a Tank knockout isn't going to happen. So
Mm.
what would you like to do, Chris? Go ahead, keep the show running for a couple more minutes. Are you saying Tank is going to win by KO or TKO?
Yeah, he said it.
Okay, 100 on Tank knock. Okay, you on? I got you. You're on. It's recorded. You're on. Okay, it's a bet. It's going the distance. I don't know why. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm in Vegas. Has he been hacked?
He said Vargas.
Nah,
That's
but
it.
I think he meant Vegas. You know autocorrect, man. Autocorrect is
Yeah,
trash on the
yeah,
iPhone.
yeah.
Autocorrect. Trust me, man. It's been times, man. I've been texting y'all and
Oh, same
looking
here
away
all the
from
time.
a yeah, and all
Oh,
of a
you know.
sudden it just yeah. I'm like,
All
huh?
the time.
What?
I stopped trying.
Yeah,
It's like y'all get it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
But well, here's the thing. Even if you are in Vegas, unfortunately, this fight is actually happening right up the street from me, or should I say, right upstate from me. It's happening at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. So yeah, all right, we got the bet, Chris. I'll send you my
Interesting.
cash app after the fight, but yeah, it's going the distance.
All right.
Yeah, I can't see him getting knocked out.
Yeah, I can't either.
That'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah, but all right, we already got the bet. This is MT signing off with me and my co-host.
Mr. Jones, and to the right of me.
You know what it is. It's the truth. Until next time, make sure y'all hit that link tree.
Peace.
Yeah, click it.